Life is a funny thing when you think about it. Especially if we take it as such, out of context, nothing before, nothing after. How many passions, how much joy, happiness, sorrow, attachments and detachments, more or less forced. So many hopes and despairs, love and disaffection, illnesses, accidents, encounters, disappointments, achievements, changes and transformations. So much loneliness, boredom, selfishness, generosity, inventiveness, fears, anguish, lightness of being, incredulity or cynicism. So many rejections sometimes which leave traces so deep that a life is often not enough to erase them. A lot of time spent wasting it, sleeping, eating and drinking, acting, being restless to accumulate goods and honors. To fight for one's survival, comfort, family, and loved ones. To pray, to believe that I love and am loved. To envy, to admire and to be jealous. To possess, to gain and to lose. To feel guilty, to give or to think that one gives, to struggle, to suffocate, to be depressed, to make up for lost time. To covet, to share, to break up, to observe, to meditate. To wonder if life dictates its law or if we were born that way. And if a God exists, what does he do up there on his own? All those ambitions we are after, all those missed opportunities, all the things we've done and the ones we failed to do. Knowing that all this will eventually be forgotten. Until the last moment, we remain convinced that life is something permanent and immutable. At least, that's what we make believe. We fight for wealth, positions, moral and material security, as if it were forever. While death is there, certain, at the turn of a bed, an illness, an accident. And instead of preparing for it, we pretend it doesn't exist. We live with this permanent paradox that the end is not the goal. Death is neither the goal nor even the conclusion of life. The goal is the transformation of the soul along with some inner elements that I can't see nor accept, in order to leave with better spiritual dispositions in my luggage. Even better, no luggage at all. A life is sometimes a difficult passage to suffer a trauma and learn to overcome it after forgiving, confronting, transforming, evacuating. Sometimes I wonder if life is just a long river troubled by the mere need to be loved. A life of renunciation and sacrifice or a life of sublimation, following one's spiritual aspirations? A life of effort and discipline or a life of spiritual pleasure, in the manner of Epicurus, making a difference between selfish and altruistic pleasures, material, ephemeral and spiritual? To each his own.